How goes it, guys? Dadbot Operator back again with another 5-minute quick comparison video, and today we are showing off two of my favorite pistols in the world, the FN509 Mid-Sized MRD and the Sig P226 Mk. I'm going to go through the features of both of these, and at the end I'm going to ask you, if you only had 10 seconds before walking out the door forever, and you can only grab one of these two pistols, which one you grabbing? Let's go. Up first is one of my favorite pistols in existence, the FN509 Mid-Sized MRD. This guy is chambered in 9mm, and it features a 4-inch barrel, striker-fired and polymer frame design, suppressor height sights out of the box. That's a really cool aspect to me because in most instances, you're probably going to want to put a dot on your pistol, and having those suppressor height sights on there really helps with dot acquisition, especially whenever you're not used to pulling the pistol and finding the dot. If you can find the sights, you can find the dot, and if you do that 1,000 times, you now have the muscle memory and don't have to worry about using the sights anymore, but they are a great aspect to have until the muscle memory kicks in for that dot. Speaking of dots, I chose to put a Loophole Delta Point Pro on the top of mine. Like this because it does offer a little bit larger window than the Trijicon RMR, and you can see it takes a pretty good beating too, because I've darn near knocked the paint off the entire back of that thing, and it still takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Don't sue me, Energizer. This also features a 1913 Picatinny rail on the bottom for all your different light attachments. And the coolest part, fully ambidextrous controls. So like I said, that means you're able to basically drop the mag from either hand or rack the slide back with either hand. So that means if you're right or left-handed, doesn't matter. You're able to utilize this pistol either way without having to worry about switching a mag release over or changing anything else around on this pistol. So to me, this offered a lot of value for the money because it did come standard with the suppressor height sights and the fully ambidextrous controls as well. The thing that was absolute garbage on this was the trigger. It was super grainy and gravelly, and if you will check out my peek inside the safe short that I did on this guy a few months back now, you'll see that that trigger is absolute garbage. So I bravely replaced mine with an Apex trigger, and after seeing that a lot of people broke their frames in trying to do so, I count myself as one of the lucky ones that didn't, because the trigger in there had to go. And so it was worth the risk to me to go ahead and switch it out. And to show you, I'm using some snap caps here, guys, so don't freak out if one goes flying out of there. This trigger has about 3mm of uptake before hitting a solid wall. Crisp, clean break. And a reset about 3mm. All in all, that trigger upgrade is a serious asset to this pistol, and I'm really glad I did it. Of all the pistols I have, this is the one I carry the most, and with good reason. You can see this is a great all-around EDC, and one of my favorite pistols in the safe. Let's see what the Sig P226 has to offer. Up next is the pistol preferred by actual operators everywhere, not just Dadbot operators, the Sig P226 Mk, also chambered in 9mm. This pistol features an alloy frame, double action, single action design with decocker, 1913 Picatinny rail built in, which is a difference from the standard P226. The seals wanted to be able to attach things that they would normally attach to their rifles onto their pistol, and so this one features that upgrade. Also has some nice Siglite night sights built in there as well. 4.4-inch barrel on this guy, and the trigger, the double action trigger is pretty good. It's about 10 pounds. The single action trigger, however, has quite a bit of uptake before you hit a wall, and about a 4-pound break also. Reset is pretty long on this guy, watch. So you got about a 3mm reset. That single action trigger, like I said, about 8 pounds all in all. But for a full-size pistol, this is one of my favorites that I have ever shot. It is dead on accurate. And it comes with 3 15-round magazines, whereas the FN 509 midsize came with 2 15-round magazines, and I was fortunate enough to be given a 17-rounder by the FN rep that was in the store when I bought my pistol, strangely enough. But the Sig P226 Mark 25 is an excellent option for anybody looking for a full-size pistol. Plus that little anchor on there, pretty damn cool as well. As always, guys, thanks for taking the time to check out my little comparison video here. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. We're growing quickly, but we could always grow quicker. So thank you guys for everything you've done to help us out. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.